What's going on YouTube? And pre-KvK has started. Now in the last video I checked out Kingdom 3695, which is my kingdom, and 3690, which is the main enemy kingdom. And in this video we'll be checking out the best kingdom in Earth Camp, which is 3680. I don't know where they are on this list, but here they are. They're 12th place right now. We'll be checking out 3680, and I think I'll check out 3701 and 3686 in Water Camp. So that means we'll check out some of every single camp. And then once KvK starts, I'll get into all the kingdoms, because it'll be just so much quicker from there. Now, before we do that, for Marauders, I've actually done a little bit. As you can see from my points, 270,000. The reason I was doing this was because there was a personal mail sent out to the kingdom, basically giving a breakdown of pre-KvK. And in the second to last section, it says, we are the top 1 kingdom in KP/power. Okay, for KvK 4, and oh my god, stop! How am I getting reports still? What I was trying to say is that they sent out a mail, says we're the top 1 kingdom in KP and power for KvK 4, and I expect nothing less than top 1 in pre-KvK. We'll conduct scans to evaluate everyone's performance. Scores below 6 million points will be reviewed and may result in removal from possible rewards. 6 million points. That is a lot of points, guys. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 6 million points in any of my pre-KvKs ever. And they said, give your best, especially during Marauders, where the best rewards are. Now, the reason why I wanted to do Marauders over training 6 million points is due to the fact that I have no resources, and training costs a lot of resources. So, in my head, I think, yo, I have a lot of AP. I have currently 390,000 AP. Maybe I just do a ton of Marauders, get a bit of points, and then skip the training phase, which I think I still do. But then he sent another mail, which I'm confused about. He sent, save AP. Don't spend all your AP. 20-30% of your total AP stay during the Marauders, and then don't use all your speed ups, only what's necessary to have enough troops for this KvK. Now obviously I still have enough troops for this whole KvK. We'll be upgrading more during Bastion Quest. So I'm a little bit confused on the instructions here. Do they want 6 million points? Do you want me to save AP? Want me to push training? Want me to save speed ups? I don't know. All I know is I'm not doing any training because I don't have the resources for that. So I don't know what to do. I'll decide what I'll do tomorrow at reset. But I'm a little bit confused. 6 million is a ton of points. There's no way I can get 6 million points. Can I get half of that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We will see. That's besides the point. Let's check out Kingdom 3680 and Kingdoms 3701 and 3686. And boom, welcome to 3680. Now, I don't know what their alliance they're in, but I heard that they moved back to the main alliance. And I think the majority of players have already moved back to their main alliance for Ark of Osiris. But let's take a look. They have the King Gambo, 60 million power, 700 million kill points. We got Concrete Punch. Oh my god. This is a native account too. This is not even an old account. 187 ID, 91 million power, 6 billion KP, 5 KvKs, 1 Artark. This just migrated back from KvK 4. They probably repeated KvK 2 once. That's an insane account. Saint Odinson, 89 million power, 3.1 billion KP, 5 KvKs participated in, 10.5 million deads. That is crazy. Wait, how much was the peak power there? 105 million power. And we'll scroll down to rank 3. Now, Hakun is their native SVIP whale. I believe he has 100 million power KvK 1. So Hakun, 165 million power, 2.7 billion KP. Lost Kingdom stats obviously are hidden. Only 3.5 million deads? That's not that many deads, I'm not gonna lie. At least for a player with this much power. Now, they only have played through KvKs, but still 100 million power KvK 1. I would expect them to have more deads. It is what it is though. We have Maeve here. I believe, did Maeve get the Zenith skin? I'm not 100% sure. 129 million power, 2.5 billion KP. You guys know this guy very well. We played a KvK with him in 26, a couple KvKs. 8.5 million deads. Poppy T Money, 125 million power, 2.6 billion KP, 6 KvKs with 1 Artark, and 16.2 million deads. We have RIP Harambe. I believe he was in 15, I got word. 3615, 121 million power, 3.5 billion KP, 1 Artark out of 5 KvKs, and 9.7 million deads. We have Baram here, 106 million power, 2 billion KP, 4 Artarks. Okay, this is one of their accounts that they slept in 100%. Look at that ID. Very, very old ID. 26.6 million deads. Yeah, that's a lot of deads. We have Not Eco. Now, I believe this is Eco, regardless of the name. If you guys know Eco, he's in the YouTube chat quite a bit. 95 million power, 4.5 billion KP. Whoa, that is a slept-in account as well. 9 KvKs. I did not even notice from the ID, but man, that is an old account as well. 2 Autarks, 8.6 million deads. We have Whipper. If you guys don't know, Whipper's the boy. Sometimes he pops in the YouTube chat, but I played 5 KvKs with Whipper. 94 million power, 1.7 billion KP, 4 KvKs participated in, and 6.2 million deads. We have Smoking Hot Iggy here, another sleeper account. Very, very old account. 94 million power, 7.5 billion KP. Oh, 2 Autarchs out of 5 KvKs? Well, it is an old account, so I think old accounts don't count KvK 1 through 4. I'm not 100% sure on how that works. But 26 million deads. Looking at Pathetic Child. Native account. Is that native? 193? I think that's native. 93 million power, 1.3 billion KP, and 5.3 million deads. We have Lady Odinson, as you can see. Definitely got the Zenith here. 92.9 million power, 1.7 billion KP, and 5 KvKs participated in, and 5.6 million deads. And the list goes on and on. I know Lemon and Otis are sharing an account in this kingdom. I don't know who it is. Oh, there's Omar here. Omar was in 26 as well. I don't know who Lemon and Otis's account is. If you guys don't know Lemon and Otis, they migrated recently to 3473, but I played 5 KvKs with both of them. Hooked Duck was in 26. But yeah, as you can see, I'm scrolling down to the rank 1s. Very, very strong kingdom. Gets scouted in here. Itachi, a couple of familiar faces. And yeah, this should be a fun KvK. This will be one of our allies from Earth Camp. Now, there's 3 other kingdoms in Earth Camp, but we're not going to be looking at them today. We'll look at them in a future video. But let's take a look at Water Camp. This will be one of the enemy kingdoms, 3701. Let's take a look. Now, the reason I picked 3701 is because they are very, very high on the leaderboard for the Marauder stage. So that means they probably have a decent activity. One nation with Lionheart as the king. I see some strong accounts already. Archie. Oh, he has the cool background. Yo, that's awesome. 123 million power, very young account, 194 ID, 763 million KP, a little bit low, obviously for a big account, but hey, they could go crazy this KvK. Hopefully they do, because we are fighting them. I want Water Camp to put up a great fight. We have Ziggs, it reminds me of League of Legends, 110 million power, 728 million KP, low deads, 2.8 million deads. I see another big account here, Peanut X Legacy, 62 million power, 1.1 billion KP. Moving on to the R3, there's Joe and Joe Dirt. 113 million power. This one also has the cool background. 100 million power, 1.3 billion KP. This looks like a sleeper account. 90 million power, 4.1 billion KP. 32.5 million deads. And I will say, just looking at their power, they have a lot of players with high power. A lot of T5 players. But as you guys know from the scan, their KP... Okay, this guy's got a good KP. But typically, on average, the KP will be lower than someone in, let's say, another A seed, like 90, 80, 95. Still super strong kingdom though, and if they use their power correctly, then hey, they'll put up a real threat in Zone 5. They do have some great garrisons in Water Camp. If you guys did not know, I'm about to show you guys, obviously, but in 86, there's some good garrisons there. So if I predict what's going to happen in Zone 5 is that they're going to fort drop, and then they're just going to fill the forts with their insane garrisons versus our rallies, and we'll see what happens. But that's not all. There's a person who puts Zenith here. And yeah, this is a great kingdom, I'm not gonna lie, by power. KP is obviously a little bit low, but hey, that can all change in one KvK. This is KvK 4. It's to finally get to the big arena, and hey, we'll see what happens. That is 3701. They're going crazy in Marauder stage right now. I believe they're in 2nd place, but let's check out 3686. Boom. This is 3686 from Water Camp. Obviously, this will be probably the main kingdom we will be fighting in Zone 5. They have the highest KP in their camp, and 8 billion alliance, and I know they have some strong players here. Obviously, I'm not going to look through everyone because the video is getting super long, but I'm going to go through all the players that I recognize, and Queenie and Pooty are the 2 main ones. But as you can see, they got a couple more migrants here that are new. Demigods is obviously here as well. 84 million power, 5 billion KP. We got Queenie here, 268 million power, 6.2 billion KP, and they have the cool new background. Guys, this background is fire. They need to update some of the SVIP backgrounds to make them cooler because some of these decoration events are insanely good. Obviously, we have Pooty here. Probably has the best infantry march in the KvK, if I had to guess. 108 million power, 2.7 billion KP. This guy's garrison is going to be tough to crack. Honestly, probably a great rally too. But Queenie and Pooty both have insane infantry garrisons. Now, I don't know much about these other whales here, another native whale here, and they obviously have a lot of strong accounts. Here's another Zenith skin. So this kingdom could be a real threat. In this game, you don't want to count anyone out. This looks like a sleeper account because I've never seen this profile banner. Oh wait, no, this is the Cavs. That's the Cav Zenith profile banner. My bad, I'm trolling. But yeah, guys, they still have a lot of strong accounts here. Here's a Sven. I believe this was an SVIP account, but it got transferred away as the SVIP player quit the game. But they do have some strong accounts here, and hey, this is no kingdom to scoff at, no camp to scoff at. It'll still be a tough fight. We gotta stay focused in Fire Camp. Now, Earth Camp will be fighting the real fight against Wind Camp. That's gonna be insane to watch. So hopefully Earth Camp can pull off a W in Zone 5. I don't think it's possible because Wind Camp is just that strong, but hey, I wish them luck and they'll have a lot of fun fights. But that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and comment and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see next for this KvK. When we look at some of the other kingdoms, some of the other camps, keep updating you guys on the pre-KvK. Let me know. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.